99.9% of what's written about him was false. There's just so much. I read that his nose went missing. I think it was in the Daily Mirror. That's absolutely crazy. But I think what it is that perhaps there's an ounce of truth in what's written, but it's totally embellished. I think if you get too close to Michael, you're removed. Some of the most important people, some of the people that could have helped Michael in his life and that did have his best interests at heart were removed from his life. Somebody who I feel could have really, really helped Michael was Grace, Michael's nanny. She was extremely loyal to Michael and she cared about Michael. She really, really did. And I feel that it was just a shame that she was let go when she was, because I think if she had remained in Michael's employment, Michael would be with us today. I'm not sure why Dr. Murray was giving Michael Jackson anaesthesia when in this country it would only be an anaesthesiologist that could do that. Dr. Murray was the last man standing. Michael died in his hands. He was the one that, you know, gave the lethal dosage to Michael, but I believe that this enabling, this giving prescription medication to Michael had gone on for so many years, and there's so many doctors that should be held accountable, you know, for Michael's death. And unfortunately, I just think that Dr. Murray will get 4 years in prison, and that will be the end of it. Those others have effectively got away with it. I have a message for the medical profession out there freely prescribing drugs. As a doctor, you know, you swear the Hippocratic oath to do right by your patient. Over-prescribing and misprescribing, you're ruining people's lives, killing people prematurely. It's not just about the money, you've got to think about your patients.
What was his physical state like?
He looked like he'd been just pasted together just to make him look normal.
Thinner?
A lot thinner, yeah. And just lethargic and just... he'd given up. I met Michael and he looked frail.
What did he say? What did he do?
He was upset about the fact that he says that the British media was very harsh on him and how he was hurting. He kept on saying about how much he was hurting.
Physical pain?
Well, you see, at the time I wasn't sure whether it was emotional pain or whether it was physical pain, and he said he needed me to help him. Some of his minders didn't have his best interests at heart, or perhaps they felt that they should give Michael whatever he wanted or whatever he thought he wanted.
What did you tell the police?
I basically told the police what I knew, who I felt was involved.
Was it your impression that they're casting a wide net and intend to indict more than one of these guys?
I believe so. There are so many doctors that have been involved with Michael over the last decade and a half, who have misprescribed, overprescribed medication for Michael, and I believe that the police are going to try and trace these doctors, and they will be punished.
Well, let me bring in ace defense attorney Mark Garagos, who once represented Michael Jackson.